On Saturday, October the 25th, Living TV's Most Haunted Live began broadcasting for a first ever week-long television special. The show immediately courted controversy, dubbing the former North Wales Hospital in Denbigh as the Village of the Damned. Was this a genuine search for the paranormal? Was it harmless fun? Or was it an insult to the memory of the staff and patients who lived and worked at the North Wales Hospital? This programme seeks the opinions of the people of Denbigh. I am very excited about being here. Come back to my old home. I was actually living here. I lived here for 7 years.
Mom.
Are there ghosts here? Are there demons here? Well, I worked nights, 13 years on nights in there. And I can categorically tell you that there are some strange noises. Some associated with the building, creaking, staff snoring, no. Pipes cooling down and heating up and that. But for every 9 out of 10 noises which are explained, one isn't. So, yes, it deserves investigation. The 7-day vigil featured psychic mediums, scientific experiments and Ouija board seances, and aired every night on Living TV, culminating in a live exorcism on Halloween. The show claimed to raise the dead, speak to ghosts which inhabited the hospital, and to conjure up the spirits of 3 witches which were said to have been executed in the area. It was controversial locally, and to counter this, a spokesman for Most Haunted said Antics Productions, the makers of Most Haunted Live, in no way condone the stigmatisation of mental illness or those who suffer with it for the purpose of entertainment. Miss Teresa Cooper of Denbigh attended one of the nights, and I asked her if she believed in the paranormal.
I think so, because when you see it, you can believe it, and I think I've seen it, so pretty much believe it.
Teresa, you've come to the North Wales Hospital, you've come to see Most Haunted Live. Did you enjoy it? What did you feel about the place? And, well, give us some of your experiences.
It was great, apart from the fact that it was freezing, and it was just brilliant to have the opportunity to be able to get back in the building and have a look around and take some strange, spooky photos, and get to go there twice. It was brilliant.
Okay, Teresa, tell us something about those photographs you took.
There was loads of strange, sort of only all blank things. There was a little bloke in one of the corner of the picture, the window. That was pretty spooky. And one of the rooms looked as if it's got somebody home when all the rest of the windows are empty, and lots of strange light things going on. Really, they just spooked me out. Oh, and lots and lots of smoky things as well. Very strange.
Okay, Teresa, this headline, do you think people should be outraged about it coming to the North Wales Hospital?
Well, no, because people have to know what sort of the state the building's in, and it's probably just because people feel guilty about letting the place close down. That's probably why everybody's outraged.
I visited Colin Jones of Rhyl, who has a great love of the North Wales Hospital building. I asked him what was so important about the place to him.
The North Wales Hospital to me is such a magnificent building, not only for architecture, but a lot of my family also worked up there, and a lot of friends of family also worked up there. There's a lot of great memories I hear about the place, all the balls they used to have in the Grand Hall, and it's such a sad to see it in the state it is at the moment. Most Haunted coming to Denbigh for me was fantastic. I've been a fan of the show for quite a long time now, and I've thought for many years that it should come to Denbigh, to the North Wales Hospital site. I thought the programme, especially for the 7 days, was brilliant to have up there. You got a good view of all the hospital, but as I said, they didn't even scratch the surface of looking at all the rooms in particular, and all the wards. I think they did a great job of looking after the place while they were up there, making sure that stuff was kept neat, and spent a lot of time and money looking after the place while they were there. The stuff they found was very interesting. Whether it's true or not, that's for you lot to decide at home, but I think that coming to Denbigh was a great thing for Denbigh, and it was well worth them doing it. My website is www.northwaleshospital.co.uk. We aim to promote public views and to help you at home find out what's happening with the hospital. So please visit my website www.northwaleshospital.co.uk.
Susan White lives and works in Denbigh. She was one of the first to receive a ticket to go into Most Haunted Live in the hospital. I went to visit her in her home. I started by asking if she enjoyed herself up there.
Oh, definitely. I would have paid to go in. Definitely worth attending. Really enjoyed it.
Tell us what happened to you in the main hall.
Well, I was concentrating when Yvette was saying, imagine a white circle around you. I was really concentrating, pressing my feet flat onto the floor. I think I was waiting for something to happen. Nothing did. Then all of a sudden I felt something either grab my leg hard or kick it hard. My leg went up in the air and I thought, oh my God, something's happened.
What's happened? Oh, sorry, Dad. My leg. Like someone.
Somebody just pushed in from underneath.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
I honestly didn't know that it had been filmed till we came home and my daughter said to me, we're on telly, and I said, we're not, and she said, you are. Didn't even see the cameras, Mum. I go, no, I didn't. I said, I was that scared. I really was scared. But that had happened to me. I couldn't believe it.
Susan, what do you think about the state the hospital's in?
Oh, it's a shame. I'd love to win the lottery and have it all done up beautiful, how it used to be, restore it how it used to be, because it's a shame, really is a shame.
Susan was joined by her daughter Sophie, who is also a big fan of Most Haunted. I asked Susan if she thought that the show was an insult to the memory of the staff and patients at the former North Wales Hospital.
Oh, definitely no. I don't think it was an insult at all. It's nice to go back into the hospital to remember the good old days. It's not an insult at all, no.
I'm joined outside the Bull Hotel by Councillor Rob Parks. Rob, if I could ask you just your opinions first of all on what, if you think Most Haunted should have come to Denbigh.
Well, whether it should have come or not, I'm not quite sure. Unfortunately, I think when they called it the Village of the Damned, it was a bad thing, and it's upset many members of the community, many of the older members of the community, to be fair. And possibly if it had been subtitled a different way, maybe a lot of the controversy wouldn't have happened.
Okay, the state of the hospital, that's caused some concern. It's opened a few people's eyes. What do you hope for the hospital?
I'd really like to see it prosper again. I'd like to see the community getting behind, trying to make, whatever's possible to do with it. It's very difficult, really. It's in a poor state of repair. There's talk of a housing scheme, there's talk of a prison. I think anything would be positive for the hospital at the moment.
So here we are once again outside the North Wales Hospital. It is November the 5th. The hospital lies once again deserted. All the people have gone and the gates are locked. We've had a little taste of what the hospital could have been. What does the future hold? Only time will tell. Goodbye from Denbigh.